Hello, this is Broer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Duchy of Brittany. Just went to war against Portugal, took all of their Caribbean holdings, and I guess one of them was a colony, and then we took two provinces, which is great. So now we're back to two colonies at the moment, but one is about to finish. So apparently estates do demand control of some provinces, so let's go ahead and go here. And here. And so nobility wants something. Like none of these are great. They're all just kind of weak. This one's a little bit better, I guess. Although I think at some point I had to give that to the trader guys. The bourgeoisie. Let's just give you... If I gave you this one, well, how happy would that make you? I think that'll be enough. Yep. And then you guys, let's just give you guys this one. Oh, that's not enough. Alrighty, let's give you one of these. Still not enough. That one. There you go. Now you're happy. And that means I still can give these things away to the other guys, which basically means I'm giving away all my land to other people. But they do increase the trade efficiency here, which is pretty good. Let's just do it. If we decide to change our minds later, we can talk about that later, but for now I think I'm okay with it. And yeah, that looks good. Alright, so speaking of trade, let's send you guys back out to... Well, first of all, let's change your repair threshold. Like, what's the default? Let's change to slight damage, maybe? Let's go ahead and dock you guys. Get you guys repaired back up. And then we'll send you back out. It's only a few ships that are damaged, so it'll be alright. I just realized we have 15 ships, so even though we must have lost a ship to that guy, even though he only had one actual light ship in his fleet. It's crazy. Maybe he had an admiral and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, you guys, go back out, protect trade. Where do we want to send you? Don't know that it matters. Apparently Chesapeake Bay would be the less of a loss for us, which is weird. But I kind of like the idea of just keeping them around home. So let's just do that. Merchant slandered, big surprise. Units suffering casualties. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Is it just because of the trip? What else? Still got the provincial unrest, which it's developing over here. 6.7 years, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We also have some free diplos. So you go ahead and come back from there. And the other guy, just, I don't know, threatening countries, and the other guy will go like neighboring countries or something. That should be fine. Yep, neighboring countries it is. Go for it. Alright, I bet Portugal's back over here again, isn't he? Yes, he is. Big surprise. He's just, he's determined in Jamaica. Determined to make his way over here. So, you know, in a few years, maybe we'll go after him again. Presumably, he's not going to be that much stronger than either. Let's go ahead and get you some more ships. At least one more. You know what, let's just do two. If we ended up taking a loan, it's not the end of the world. Be good once we get our troops over here. We'll probably lower maintenance. Evaluate where we're at overall. Okay, you go ahead and make your way back home as well. Although we will need to deal with the rebel factions. Alright, so we got another colony, so we can send somebody else out. Kind Castile is in our neck of the woods. We could work our way up to Chesapeake over here, I suppose. It's really spreading ourselves thin. I'm actually kind of thinking anything south of here is probably fine. I don't know if I want to go that much further north. Like, which trade node is that in? It's in the node that Chesapeake, or Charlefort is, but I think I'm okay with continuing this area. So let's go ahead and just continue out the island of Cuba. I think that'll be just fine. We will have to figure out how we're going to take care of Holland at some point, though. Alright, so you're over here. You guys can go ahead and just group up. We can lower maintenance there. We can also mothball this transport, I suppose. Just to help us out a little bit more with finances. I was like, where's the mothball button? There it is. Go ahead and mothball you. We'll lower maintenance. We have to keep an eye on our rebels. Just because. Anti-clericalism. The bourgeoisie of several prominent cities are accusing the clergy of being greedy and indolent. The pious commoners are now withholding the tithe in a protest against a particularly bad example of misuse of the authority of the clergy. Pious bourgeoisie are now objecting to paying tithes to the clergy as they consider the clergy unfit to receive them. The clergy are furious and demand that we fine the obstinate bourgeoisie. So we can have the clergy lose loyalty, which they're really, really high, and lose influence, which they're really, really high. And that I actually think I like. I mean, I would like to get the ducats and lose some local autonomy in the, one area, but I cannot let the bourgeoisie, or the clergy, I should say, get any more influence. So let's go with this. I think in the long run, that is better for us. Still coring that at the moment. Right, we can get another ship. Might as well keep it going. What is our force limit at the moment for ships? 36. That's a lot of ships. Go up to 15 on the military too. Goodness. Probably should work on the military a little bit more. What are we currently working on? Ah, the Navy. Oh, we'll keep working on that then. I do think it'd be a good idea to get a couple more transports, though. Even if we ultimately end up mothballing them. Just to have them available, just to transport guys over quicker in bigger chunks. And it would count towards our Navy's numbers, so... Let's just come over here. Let's see. Go over here. Ships. Let's go ahead and train up a couple. Train one there. Maybe we'll go 3 or something like that. 3 or 4. Have we done anything related to tech? Like, what's the technology look like? Fertile. Chance of a new heir. Nice. Oh, we probably should try and get some marriages then. Let's go ahead and move you back from Russia. Can't imagine Russia's going to be important to us in any way. But yeah, technology. So it's present there. Oh, so we do have colonialism present. So, in theory, we're in only 9.6%. But we're going to start getting it more and more here. That's good. So once we get it into this, into over here, then we should be able to go ahead and embrace that, which will help us a lot with our technology side of things. Portugal, fabricating claims. Big surprise. Alright, let's go ahead and get another ship over here. I'm okay with training in the same spot. It's not that big of a deal. It'll come up eventually, and then we'll just have 3 ships to move around. We're up to 50% on the rebels, though. Ah, there's a marriage. Sounds good to me. Henry, not bad. Wow, she's really good. Alright, so there's a core. About to get that one. Can also make a state up here, which I think we will. Go ahead and core that. Get rid of that. It's going to be good. Alright, hopefully once we core this, it'll help out our cause here a little bit. And if not, we're making, you know, decent money at the moment, so we could get another guy to reduce our unrest a bit. -3. Is it Diplo or is it this guy? No, it's the other guy, isn't it? It's gonna be, would be something here, wouldn't it? What else could we get instead? Oh, discipline guy wouldn't be too bad, although we're not currently doing anything else. Colonial range, not really going to help us. I mean, this guy could be something that's worth our while. Although we don't really need the military as much as we need the other stuff at the moment. We're back where we kind of need some military, I guess. You know what, let's do it. Let's grab the military guy. Discipline's good. Get some more points in that regard. Are we specializing in anything at the moment? We are in Diplo. Which I'm okay with for now, I think. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Because we just finished out our Diplo idea. So I don't think we need quite as much Diplo as we were needing. So maybe go for admin? I think admin would make more sense. Well, it drops our Diplo down a lot. 100 pop. Perfect. Alright, rebel faction's up to 70%. We could do something to appease them. Pass an edict, I suppose. How much would this reduce it by? I thought we had one for this. Maybe that was in a previous age or something like that. Yeah, I must be thinking of something else. And then here... we are at... the clergy actually does lower unrest. That's quite convenient. Not an accepted culture. Wonder if we could accept them then. Where is that? Over here? Need to have at least 20 development in your states to be promoted to an accepted culture. It's only 18. I mean, we can accept other cultures easily. We got 0.4. So, let's get a couple more development then. I don't know if it really matters. Let's just put it over here. Nobility currently has this anyway, so let's just throw a couple military power at it. Now we can accept this culture. Costs us Diplo. But if it saves us from an issue, then I'll be quite keen on that. It's down to 2.7. So still pretty high. So still a problem, but not as much of a problem. 3.6 years. How long does this separatism last? Does it last until it pops? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've cared about like fine-tuning it this much. I mean, usually you have a contiguous landmass and you're just like, all right, whatever, separatism, I'll just go jump on them whenever they pop. But now I'm actually trying to keep them from happening. I can raise autonomy, which actually is probably a good idea. fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just to not have to deal with it. We still get the land, it's all good. And then maybe on later on when it actually becomes a problem, we can worry about it then. Alright. Can't group you guys together because one of you is currently mothballed, so... You are not the mothballed one. Or you are the mothballed one, you are not. Let's go and mothball you for now. And we'll get one more and we'll just stick it there. Okay, I can mothball you. I can group you as long as you're both mothballed. So how's our finances now? Not great, but we'll keep working on it. Really? Really, really? A prominent natural philosopher is forwarding new claims that contradict religious truths. The clergy demands that he be stopped and turned over for punishment. Either way, this will cause great turmoil in the realm. Losing stability no matter what we do. Support the philosopher, support the clergy. We can afford to lose some loyalty, and I'd rather have the technology cost than the military or the missionary strength. So for the sake of what I get out of it, I think supporting the philosopher is a little bit better. Let's go for that. You know what? Let's just boost this back up. It's going to help us. I mean, it's going to slow down our technology a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. Speaking of technology, 95.26, getting there. Now, once that grabs it, it's not a colony, or it's not an actual place yet. Is that going to count for us? I actually don't know. A new pope. It's kind of slow, though. This guy actually has printing press as well. So you know what? This entire state. Why don't you guys start taking the institution spread? I think that's going to help you guys out a lot. Yeah, that's going to be good. Going to help you get both printing press and colonialism quite a bit quicker. So suddenly I'm a little happy that Holland is here. Not super happy, but a little bit. Alright, you can go ahead and be mothballed. That way you can group with those guys. That's 3 transports for now. I think that's going to be good for now. So for the rest of the ships, we'll get out of our lights. Oh, that's right, we still have free Diplo. Was there something I was going to do with you? Or did I already do it? I don't remember. Oh, I was going to look for a marriage, that's right. But since we already got it actually shortly after I was going to look at it. Is there anything else we could do, though? Transfer trade power, really? Choctaw. I'll take some of your trade power, why not? What else could we do? Issue embargo, support air, offer alliances, support the independence of somebody, but eh. Alright, we'll just go back and do some more, no, let's just do neighboring countries for now. Holland, Holland, Holland. Still doing your thing. There's some rebels over here on Holland's little landmass. I just realized something. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. I got this from him, but I never actually sent a colonist to him. Oh my goodness. So I've been paying... Have I been paying that much? I think I have, because I just now triggered that it's going there. Maybe? No, maybe it was still discounted somehow. Okay, never mind. But that will make it grow faster, so that's going to be fine. Our money is so slow. Pretty sure the ships are actually costing us more than they're making us, but I still want to have them around because if nothing else, they're defensive for us. Help prevent other guys from coming out and beating up on us a little bit. Although we can't really stand toe-to-toe against most of the big guys. We could have, like Holland, tried to start trouble. Oh yeah, let's check to see if... So we've got it there. Oh, we're literally at 10%. That doesn't make any sense, but we'll get it here soon enough, I suppose. What about printing press? It's like probably way less, right? 0%. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll get it here in a few more months. Not that we have the money for it anyway. Although unlike my last EU4 game with Manchu, I don't think this is going to be like 1,000 gold. I could be wrong though. One of our advisors argued with the bishop during your last banquet, and now the church has sent an inquisitor to question the advisor about their ideas. You could spend your influence to defend them or bow to the church to gain the Pope's benevolence. Well, before I do anything, let's spend some of this. Get some permanent mercantilism, which is nice. Yearly prestige, national pax modifier. Your legitimacy. I mean, the tax would be good. But I also just kind of like keep working on the mercantilism. Yeah, we're kind of going the trading route. Let's do that. And I did that just in case I didn't actually look at the options. But yeah, okay, I thought there's so. I was going to say, I think one of them is going to lose us if we decide to select that one. And I think I will select that one. Because... What? Poison the bishop's lunch next time? What? That does not seem right on any level. I'm going to assume that this is like, you know, just a play on a word or something. Because I can't imagine... I mean, come on. You're actually going to poison the bishop? Alright, I'm not going to poison the bishop. But I might be like, you know... Maybe it just makes him have a sick stomach. That's how I'm going to justify it. Because that's just cruel. Because this is in this particular case, where we're at right now, the better choice. From a game standpoint. Alright, we gave him a sick stomach. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. I'm not going to kill a bishop. Come on now. But we really don't need the Inquisitor. Would not help us in any way. Right, do you have... Almost. Come on. I guess I could force the issue by giving you some stuff. But no point. Oh, wow. That doesn't help us at all. I was going to say I thought it was going to give us some more settled people, but nope. Never mind. Never mind. Got excited for nothing. One more month. Cottage industry. Okay. Cannot stand in the way of development. The bourgeoisie loses 15 loyalty. We get a whole bunch of unrest, which I do not want. So if anything, I'm going to go the other direction. Give them some loyalty, give them some influence, which is fine. Get some more taxes. Yeah, safeguard the guild privileges. That's going to be fine. Oh, he died anyway. Well, I should have done that. Just taken that anyway. Next one would be yearly prestige. 27 gold for that. Is there any little buttons we can push to get a better person? Although that would only be like a tier 2 person most likely. So what we can do is go look at this. 300 ducats. That's a lot. Well, guess we're going to be saving up some money at some point. Still need to work on getting our naval limit up to 75% of what it needs to be. Which would be what? If it was 40, it would be 30. At 35, it needs to be what? 27, something like that? 27, 28? So we're almost there. Well, we're still making very little money. Making more money now that we've lost that advisor, so I guess we'll just live without him for a little bit. Humiliate CB against Portugal. Is Portugal still our rival? Come on. Yeah, Portugal and Holland. Marital bliss. The De Rochefoucauld, I don't know how to say that. Will develop the realm infrastructure. Gain one base tax in Magua, which is cool. Or we can gain 5 prestige. I'll gain some base tax. And I think we're going to put a cut in here. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.